bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Hush, don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, tones, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posses. Spola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops from envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher, nor am I some pastor or preacher. Was released represent with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cups, realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, tones, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to, like the golem, bringing in, like, these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Hey, Millennial, what's going on? Ganja. She must be good. Go. Give me a level this up. Excuse me. I put the thing in it. Let me turn it off so she can level this up. Let me take that down. So my buttocks. I gotta zero on my red dot again. So I'm gonna Loctite it. I'm gonna put it at 0.1, so it's really locked in. I'll be handling the rifle on live. My last Rishi green tea, organic. Somebody said I could do an Amazon wish list on here. I'll figure that out later. Hell, people don't like donating for books, so somebody did donate for nails, and that money is actually, I think that's Baby Girl Slaughter. That money is actually sitting there, so when we go back to pick up some more of those nail guns, like 10,000. I can show you the box. It's laying in there. They're like $45, $50, so just one box. We're gonna need a few of them. But we, when you build I had to look again because I already know I built platforms before. That's why I wish my boy Daniel Smith was here. He can build. A few others. No words, no questions. Just go right at it. I know with the 1 by or 2 by 6 joists, they're called different names. Doubling up on the joists. There's a lot of names for different parts, but it's new age stuff. When we're reinforcing the deck before we get to laying, we got to make sure we're using pressure treated wood around the borders. It's going to be a raised deck platform for the first room, so it doesn't need a moisture, a vapor, which called barrier. Now it can have it around the pressurized wood, which could be, stapled right around it. But we're gonna make bricks, and it's a lot of work. It'd be lovely to have children and women showing them how to make the molds, build the molds ourselves, and then show them how to mix our natural mortar using the red clay. A lot of silica, a lot of different minerals and stuff. We have to finish digging. Hopefully today it's gonna get about 68. I think the coldest, the freeze point was like 32. The coldest it got. I was surprised because it felt kind of cold, but more or less the wind after the rain. Well, the wind and the rain, and it was, to me, it was great. Like I said on the res, camping, bushcrafting, it's my thing is, I don't even think about it no more about like getting sick and stuff like that. I used to get pneumonia every year, sometimes twice a year. Like I said, I think I have the record for getting pneumonia, but that was when I was getting the flu shots and being around sickly people all the time and not paying attention when I ate stuff. People's hands, right? The enemy's always around. But it was also for something else. But we have a lot of clay that we can portion off to a mountain. I was Googling it, and I'm gonna finish looking up this morning, like the different backhoes, bobcats and stuff to rent. Because some of the digging's we could do it 50 people, be like Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh Trail, and every country from Sweden, Norway, our ancestors dug underground. That's why we were able to be here. It's not the case now. We'll talk a little bit about that, all right? So hopefully everybody's sober mind, sober body, sober spirit, all right? This is to me, one of the best green teas. I've went through so many of these, and y'all know me, like I'm not caffeine. This is low caffeine. That's the reason why I enjoy it. They have one with none, but caffeine does help with the mental cartwheels that you do, to find things and resolve things, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Max V, what's up? Y'all, excuse me, I'm just gonna be rattling on here this AM. Nice hat, appreciate it. And you're not Armageddon. Get rid of that word, no such word. The word is stupid. It's made up, it shows that you're indoctrinated. Why do people come here not knowing what they're coming and who they're coming to? The games. I wouldn't care if it's a machine. Like, I don't think the enemy gets it yet. Maybe some of you will be like, me? I just laugh at it all. It's so comical. I don't really think they get it. You see me in the flesh. That's not even what we are. But anyway, and you think that you know me. I let you get comfortable. I build you up. I don't tear you down. I give you everything that I'm truly about, and I'm resilient in it. But I also give you all the other things. And you can't fall from it. Because if you fall from it, that's on you. That's all I got to say. So when you come around me, be mindful. There's no great I am. There's great everything. Y'all just don't know how great you are, actually. Oh, man. Y'all just don't get it. Squirrel Sniper, greetings. What's going on? What's going on, beloved? How's it going? How's everything over there in them neck of the woods, beloved? I gotta go down there today and take me about 10 rounds. It should take me more than 10 to zero it back in. Well, that's the red dot in the front and the, what you call it, but anyway. Last night, it sounded like a coyote was being tortured. Seriously. This morning, this AM, excuse me. And by the fifth one, I said it could be pack antagonism, but it didn't sound like it. It sounded like somebody was holding it. Yeah. Anyway, I went out there to see if I could assist it one way or the other. And they got quiet. It got real quiet. So I didn't go no far because I was in my pajama bottoms. I'm still in them. My black pajama bottoms. And and I walked all the way down to the pit, up beyond. I was getting ready to go over to the fake Amerindian land, whatever they call that fake stuff. Anyway, go through the gate because I knew it was over there and towards the back, which would be more or less the southwest, if you believe in the south stuff, as far as the compass they gave me. Man, I was out there for just a handful of minutes, maybe 10, I don't know, 15, and I decided to walk the perimeter, and yeah, nothing. So I was already up for a little bit. Yeah. Somebody said, sometimes when you're talking and you look away and you look like a tortured soul. That's because you have not encompassed and walked in your truth. No, there's a difference between a tortured soul and someone who actually has to litigate in thought, as if moving preparation in order to deliver something to you without having you so caught up. But seeing how most people are just so caught up with the littlest of things. Oh, man. You can't make this stuff up. And I know someone say, but he's laughing at our brokenness. No, I'm laughing because you choose to remain broken. That's why. A slave. Every last one of you choose to be a slave. Even those performing those fake duties who think that they're above you and superior. Judges, magistrates, fiduciaries, what do you want to call them? They're all slaves to a lie. Y'all learn it sooner or later. So, no. There's a difference if you don't know how to think and you just know how to react, blurt out, without being simple, contemporary in your motives. Contemporary. Not no Renaissance, that means to rewrite. Y'all aware of that? Renaissance means like the new release of something. A period from one to another. Don't look at what they say in there. That's they listen. They manipulate all that too to keep you in the visage of their vices. All right? That's why I think the way I do. Hey, it's good to have you up in here. Hey, Legion, what's going on? Let's let a few more come up in. So it got pretty cold. It was wonderful. Now, again, this is a summer and spring, kind of fall tent. This is not a winter tent. Not in no way, shape, fashion, or form. Yet remember, we're kind of close to the 58, 68 parallel. Y'all call it parallel, whatever. They call it the equator. It's no equator. That's made up nonsense too to further the globe Earth thing. You know, I gotta fix my hat, y'all. It's all off. Anyway, I'll do it later. Anyway, the track that runs around, right? That's what it is. And it's based on natural order. So anyway, so it doesn't get really below 30. So 30 you can have it. But this one has what's called a barrier tarp that goes over the top, and that allows for a lot of wind ventilation during the summer. But yet in the summer you can open it up and it's like an oven. So when we have the heater on in there, the heat goes up. You know, heat, right? It rises, right? And it goes out the top vents. So, like I said, I'm going to get a hot tent. Ship in, that way it belongs to all of us. I have other tents and stuff, but, and then get like a little $99 hot stove off of Amazon or something. It'd be more than enough to keep us warm through the winter while we're getting the once we get the platform up, we'll be up there on the platform. Because we'll be at whatever time we want. I'll purchase a couple of what you call lights. We'll work however we feel throughout the night, whatever. You know what I mean? The framing and all that, measuring twice, the chalk measuring lines, and put the walls up. It's gonna be nice. When we get that first room built, it's gonna be a continual. So I decided that because I really wanted to start with octagon, the octagon, and I'm still thinking about it. But that's gonna be some real measurement. 2x4s, 2x6 joists, things over 12 feet long. It's going to be interesting, and it would be wonderful to have a bunch of women and children making clay bricks as if we were going to build the Tower of Babylon, and that would actually, around, besides color and the balance, I can't go into it on here, but it's not the case. So we're gonna have to do it all. I like when people run around killing one another, flying drones and this, that, and that's all they know. See, there's a group out there who can descend and ascend with mere pneumatics, air pressure, like riding those water things with the hoses over the ocean. Myanmar. Well, you know, I can start naming all the places where they're fighting. Ukraine, whatever, right? All of them. They're fighting a lot of places, even in South America. There's some fighting going on. So-called South America. Hell, dumb Negroes here in pale skins are running around fighting and killing one another like they're retarded. Stupid. These people are under a deep conditioning. And their leaders aren't who they think they are. They're no different from them. But how do you make a people so mentally incapable? Yeah, we've already spoke about it. We covered it. Me and T were laughing and joking last night, talking about some things about, how people don't want to know that frequencies actually affect them. What they're spraying in the air. What did that bring? We saw the rain. Well, it wasn't even rain clouds. All that rain that was they weren't even real rain clouds. This is the thing that's so shocking. We took that in middle school and elementary. We learned about what the rain clouds look like that are seeded. That's why I was talking about cumulus, new cumulus, and all those other things, right? These weren't even them. These were just flat rails. And you could see them dispersing on one another. Like if you looked up, you could see them moving. And based on what and it's like what they shoot up into the ionosphere from the HARP, if y'all know what HARP means. Remember in the 80s, I was on carriers where we took a lot of these big equipments to certain places that they were flying with these big helicopters to mount up. As people have come to find out, there's no such thing as 5G. Just because it says it on here, there's no 5G. 5G is a weapon. It is not. Your stuff is still working off of UHF, VHF, UHF, and all that. I got a brand new A15 phone that works like crud. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a microfilm of Semtex or something in that thing, the way it's designed, going from flat razor phones to flip this, that, and even thinner ones. And all of a sudden they want to come back out with thick, fat phones that look retarded. People, drones is a weapon. Y'all know who invented the drone? Do y'all think it's brand new? I want you to look in and tell me right now who invented, and look at the wording they use, the drones. And if you believe that, I got $1 million in gold that could be casted. You know what I'm saying? Smelted, casted, sitting out there buried about 150 feet from me. Okay. Hey Marcus, what's up, beloved? What's cracking? What's happening, man? Squirrel Sniper got you. Yeah, Mirra. It's good to have y'all up in here. I hope your night wasn't too rough. More and more individuals, people. And this is the peculiar part that I find kind of laughable. Are realizing that government's a fraud, it's fiction. Major lies you have been duped into. And like these women and men who are running to sue Kellogg's because of the poisoning, because the lies, and yet the water company is still putting fluoride, and numerous other things they put in there. Chlorine. You know that when you heat chlorine up, what does it become? That's right. Out of your hot water comes fluoride, comes fluorizine, right? What is that? A gas, right? It's a gas, a toxic, poisonous gas. So all the time when you're taking those hot, steamy showers, right? Murking yourself in that hot, steamy water, your pores open up, right? So where's that fluoride and those metals and that fluorizine? So all of a sudden that was, heated up, right? Where is it going? And you think that you think you're normal? They knew exactly what they were doing. Somebody said, Red, why do you take, if not cold, like luke kind of warm, like pretty much cold showers? Because I had people take showers behind me and I had to leave right there. Oh, I'm like, yeah, well, I don't need my pores open to wide up, and I don't need no more gas compared to what's floating around. And then we sit here and we go, well, the UK and these countries don't use FD yellow and red and da-da-da-da-da. Why is so great America? You know what makes America great? That you got a bunch of pale skins too stupid to know what's been happening and what's been done. And that they played a role based on their own ignorance, not knowing, thinking that they were superior when they weren't superior at all. Fake history and everything else. That's why you got little goofies running around and carrying on a certain way. And you have these converts that say, oh, I'm not white or black, because they don't know what they are. They're hybridized, bastardized people. And then the light-skinned ones who go there from New York, Pennsylvania, Jersey, New York, Cali, Oregon, Chicago, convert to Judaism, right? The firstborn over there. They don't care what they do. As long as they get to take some melanated person's land, it don't matter if they're Philistine, those who probably have the true Shemitic bloodline, regardless of what it may allude to. And they become this disdain. The Gujarats are the ones that lead this. And they don't mind who they indoctrinate and bring into the cause. And we're not talking about individuals who are custodians. Because do you think that they just did it here? Do you think that Theodor Albert Herzl was the only one? You don't think there was somebody over in Prague and Russia and St. Petersburg and all these places with these new names, right? Over in Germany? Most Germans know that the original Germans will look like me and darker. Just like in England. So-called UK, they knew that the original people, there's still things on the wall. I've been there. But nobody questions it. Nobody questions it. South America. Everybody was much darker than me. And it's like afros, braids, dreads. There's many melanated people with very straight hair. We don't have to just go to Solomon Islands and all that stuff where I've been. I visited the very dark melanated people with straight blonde hair and green and gray and hazel and green and almost an auburn dark like brown eyes. I visited them and heck, a couple of ladies, you know, I didn't sleep with none of them. I mean, there's a chance. That's not the only place. Why is that not shown? Because most people are ignorant and choose to be ignorant. You get ready to take us somewhere?
Okay, I told you we got 10 minutes.
Oh, what time? 10:30. Yo, I'm about to go to the soccer game. I'll come back and I'll see y'all then. All right? Go support the little lady and stuff. All right? We got 10 minutes, so I got to dress and everything, put some pants on. Appreciate y'all. You can donate to this. You can donate to books. I appreciate it. I'll share your name and what's your donation if need be. If you donate to this, I'll share your name and the amount that you donate. It could be still $2, $3. It could be 50 cents. I don't care. It'll add up. I have another book I'm gonna order. I'm probably order when I come back online, but I'm going to the soccer game. I appreciate you guys. I haven't had nothing to eat. You know what? I'm gonna let Dad go out there with his daughter. And it's good to have, I'm different, conscious mind. I'm gonna stay here and stay on the line. I'm gonna let him go out there and let them have a good time. Okay? I'm gonna keep going live. I'm gonna go ahead and let him get this all out the way, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go ahead, just son and daughter. All right? And the son, father and daughter, all right? Because I'm vibing. Let me get this stuff out the way, all right, beloved? I had to go and change clothes and everything. It's out the way, brother. Yeah, I wanted to go. I didn't know it was so early, bro.
I forgot. I jumped out the shower, and then I saw my daughter get ready. I was like, oh snap, it's Saturday.
Hey, George, still charged up?
Yep, I got it in my
Because we're all here now.
And my other one's on my desk.
Okay, yeah, we're all here, so we can work these things. We can work out the finance of the distance and everything until we get those $300 ones.
Right.
That's what it says. I saw one for myself, like $175, but it looked like it's a Chinese knockoff. Nothing against the Chinese brothers and sisters. I just don't want no knockoffs that don't really work. You know what I mean? Wait till you get back and we'll all eat together, you know, some eggs, sausage or something, you know what I mean? Hey, I know that cabbage, man, it was banging, bro. I had to hit the wow, man. That cabbage went, oh my goodness, man. Excuse me, I'm gonna actually save it. You know what I mean? Can't be everywhere all the time, blah, 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 blah. We can, but there's no need. Wonderful time where he can rep his daughter and everything, as he has been. And he hey, you want to talk about somebody that cares more? I mean, he's appreciative. He loves his brothers, man. Some of us didn't get the chance because of nasty women. And I'm saying it because it's the truth. A lot of y'all know it. Not to beat up on our most powerful adversary, which shouldn't be our adversary, but our light. It's a little wind here now. A little wind pushing some cold over the mountains, I tell you. But it feels good. You know how to do it. Let us know if anything happens, you know, to get there real quick. All right? You got enough room? When you pull out, I can back the truck up. Be careful, let it spike.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll back up, and when you back up, I'll back up a little bit.
Yeah, let me just back it up a little bit, all right? That way, yeah, we can get out without running over that.
He's still in the car?
T-Bone, what's up, Becky? themselves. There they go. They probably interrupted it because you know they can't help themselves. Anyway, it is what it is. Let me get a little bit of this green tea. I just had to let him out. I mean, actually, he can get out, but it's right to the tent. That is so good. Anyhow, eyes are watering. Excuse me. Hey, Snoo, what's up, baby? Hey. He's out of range with his earpod. No, it's just when I drove. I don't know. I'm on the internet here, and I also got the 5G, this fake 5G here. Hey, baby. You want to rule over others are mentally sick. Yes, they are, honey. Marcus, I got you. DNA and frequency changes still fully explained. Yep. Patricia Griffin, hey, Malaysians, all that. What do you personally think about people who always feel like they have a sense of authority just because they have a group that supports their personal authority belief system? Yeah, isn't that the tier system, the pyramid? That's something you know what do I think about it? It's garbage and trash. But I want to throw something your way that I said in a couple of videos. If I took you into a dark room, underground, a quarter of a mile, and I gave you a chance, an opportunity, because I saw what you're capable of, and I said to you, what you're about to see, what individuals who are life takers or whatever, and their perception of existence and everything that's going on, they're very aware of the game. It's not a game, but very aware of the game. And they decide to show you things from the past. If you think they're not videos and there's not footage from thousands of years ago, you are exactly what you're speaking on. Hey, morning, babies. All right, you are complicit because your thought patterns are grafted by what they've created, the round earth and all this other nonsense. Right? You buy into that. And they show you things you have never seen, you know. And they say, we want you on board. We like what you have and what you're capable of. And when you get to a certain point, you may get to be a custodian. That means to live a little longer. You won't live forever. Okay? You will get to see the next change. You will be secluded, put away in buildings and things that we built long ago. Okay? You would quickly dismiss your family, what you consider your family. You've never word is to state, but anyway, and you would be right there. Probably pollinated, maybe a little TRT, maybe a little adrenaline to show you something else and a few other things that I can't mention here. So what do I think about them? Personally, I don't give them no energy. They've already established in the Shana. You forget that word, darkness. We don't have time to be complex with that. But yet, excellent question. Excellent question. There is no authority. There is no authority. There is order. Natural order has nothing to it. See, we exist in a temporal of create. That's why I put that thumbnail. Most people cannot remove what has been given to them because they don't know how to find empty. Empty is not an illusion of a void of nothing here. But see, this here can be easily manipulated. As you're witnessing. I won't say no more than that. There's a whole lot I can run around with. But that's not for y'all. You You haven't even crossed the first medium, the first step. Excellent, Carlette. Excellent question. Big Red Thomas, what's up? Well, my baby girl in here. I'm so grateful I was about to wear it. I wish she had. Superior than other people. I don't think nothing about them because obviously if they have to think that they're superior, they're not. Maria, how are you? Kihamira. That is like an old word that I choose. Mithra. They've used. I'm not going to go off on a tangent. I'm going to leave those things alone. I think couldn't wait long enough for you to respond. No, just watch your languages. Yes, my beautiful sisters. That's right. Yeah, I'm still. It just like I said, it went off. I was in a truck. I took it around instead of just backing up. Just that girl. Howdy. Anywho, let's get back on track. Stay on it. Here, if you remember, looked at the thumbnail. Y'all have forgotten what it's like to dream, what it's like to create. And it's not necessarily something out of nothing. It's not looking for more. It's using the resources and what you do know, not in a lackadaisy type way, but something where you can actually come together and you can build without compromise. Y'all have yet to come together, and none of you, and use your minds as one consortium where no one's wrong or right. Yet where someone can say, look, this is the way it was done for a long time. Can anybody expand on how we could probably shape it a little different? That's the compassion of building together and growth. Person that feels right. I know all the little nomenclatures. I know all the internal parts and all that because of my background, working with weapons, explosives, and studying nukes because I wanted to go special forces. I wanted to be a legionnaire. I really, really did. Two of my friends did. All right. I really, really wanted to get into a place where I could push myself at a time when pain was all I knew. All right. I had to go and relearn how to swim. Like I thought I knew how to swim. I had to, with the SEER guys, I had to learn how to butterfly and side, different strokes. And I had to increase my diaphragm strength and get on the treadmill, which is the worst thing to do is run on a treadmill and walk for hours. I would sometimes just didn't want to walk around. I would go to Orange Park Mall and I'd walk the mall for like 3 hours, literally nonstop. People come up, security. Are you okay? Yes, I'm just getting some exercise in. You're kind of young. Yeah, well, I'm pushing the boundaries. Like I told you, the good old boy network made sure that ended pretty quick. And the feds played a part. I know they did. This party I went to, this worthless, thought he was MC Hammer Negro, working in the P3 Orion community. I mean, he might have been kicked out. I don't know. I didn't ask the questions. I just knew of him back in the days partying, dancers, And at that time, I didn't realize it, but I was taking something and increasing it, doing my best to make it better. But I had a lot of pain. And I said, well, if I could push through, and maybe I could take that pain and make it something else. You know what I mean? No, the pain was eternal. It was internal. You know what I mean? Not eternal. Internal. And though I had all this information and I was able to see and meet, there was still that deniability. I denied a lot of things. I said, no, man, this is crazy. Even after seeing the guy with the eyes closed in two different ways, with people with me, that lady that looked like something out of a horror flick, black and white, squatting on the corner with dark charcoal eyes. I mean, everything. And I had to relegate myself to the fact that the other people saw it. somebody knew something. I don't know if it was a warning, enlightenment. I don't know what it was. Hey, baby. Hi. You guys know you ran over my feet the other day. Just ran right over the top of my feet. It's the babies. Anyway. It's the birds. Hey, mama, I see you. Making sure they get. Look at, oh, thought you bounced off. Oh, anyway, so we take a little something, and with the something that could be visual, like what we see, what we think home is, this and other. The earth is your home. I mean, how did they convince you all that you can own a house? You buy and purchase a house, then they make you pay land taxes. You go to buy food that they poison, and they tax you on that and this, that, and other. And yet they talking about $700. FEMA running around. They're talking passing laws with the army. Because people in the army aren't stupid, but yet a lot of people are starting to see a lot of police officers speaking foreign languages, Scandinavian, Switzerland, and they're starting to realize, African. And we're not saying these individuals are bad, but you have no idea how big it is. And you know what's kept this country divided? Dumb, racist pale-skins and black churches and those politic in the music industry. You don't know what and who a custodian is, or those who are familiars who want to be and are willing to betray anyone and anything. And I still have individuals who are still talking about NFL and basketball and hockey. I'm like looking at them like, and they think that is normal. And the first thing certain people in the indigenous do, certain individuals who I think are feds, the goofies who don't realize that they're not hidden. Yeah, well, we had the rubber ball and we, cut the heads. Ain't nobody was cutting nobody's head off throwing a rubber ball through holes, man. That's a lie. To keep violence and death inside your head, that's not what they did. They showed what they were capable of, even jumping 30 feet off the ground. I mean, y'all have no idea what you're capable of. Now they got you right where you can't even jump 2 feet off the ground without your back and knees hurting. Surgeries, this, that, and the other, pulling your wisdom teeth out your head. Wisdom teeth. And you all look into that, what each one partakes of that when they remove it, it cuts a little bit from you. Did y'all even look into that? No, you didn't look into it because it's not what they gave you. Some of y'all just still want to know that you're Indian. American Indian? That word America again. I'm waiting until somebody finds the true meaning of America. I'm looking at all our beloved brothers, Curamio, everybody, gosh, everybody. I'm waiting. The guy who I talked to is we woke now, and the other one, they're kind of arrogant, not knowing that I'm the reason why the individual's even sharing what they're sharing. Anybody can prove that I'm not the reason, prove it to me. I don't want to hear about my tribe and you didn't do nothing for nobody. There was nobody talking about you on the ships in the 80s, and nobody talking about you in school in the 70s. Yeah, nobody was saying nothing because you were happy and you stat. I mean, it's funny how you can mention the Mi'kmaq, Pequot, and certain other tribes. They tried the original book with Coach E shows you a Negro standing there, round eye and everything, and then all of a sudden now first thing they got to do, they won't say nothing, and they throw one of these these new age Chinese individuals who's kind of dark, who don't even know their truth. They're not our enemies. Okay, some of them were here. You want to debate me on it? I can show you. much hate because of who you are, we are. And the world, many out there actually know. And many just don't care. And they should deeply be concerned. The world has become so competitive that that's the leeway to destroying your very existence. Competition. Just having that up here is destructive. You know? I had to tap on that. You know what I'm saying? Authorities are the same everywhere. They just divide people in nations, making wars, crisis, and terror. Exactly. You know, we can't allow ourselves to give that energy. It's like I see a lot of people changing their status, and the government's not denying it now because they're in the throes of the last, you know, the hoorah, the victory lap, and y'all still choose not to come together. Y'all still choose to lament in the corners of their world that they've created, where you have to pay in order to exist, and yet they gain off of your life until they find, you know, not unnecessary for you to even exist anymore. Go. Do I have to read Wars of Anunnaki? Go back into those books? You know, y'all could be right here. We could be out there, clearings, tents all around. We could say the pioneer trail days and build based on not just the perception of one or two or three, but the views of the many to reconnect. Growing. How many of y'all got heirloom seeds or seeds passed down throughout the generations that really haven't been manipulated? That when you grow an apple tree or a lemon tree, that you could smell it. I forget the chemical that begins with M that they're using on all the fruits and vegetables. You can always smell it. That has this effect on your DNA. I forget the name of the chemicals. But anyway, to get back to tilling the soil, letting the hammer meet the nail, and building. Like I said, we're not here to stop what they're doing. And someone say, but shouldn't that be it? How can you do that when you can't even come together? How in the world are you going to stop what they're doing when you can't even come together? You got to go to boot camp and get stripped away, get your hair cut bald, so they can reshape you, make everybody look the same, kind of. And even though you still have racist dichotomies, this, that, and all this other nonsense, most of you have been shaking it. None of you could say that you don't have a racist bone in your body. None of you. Like there's a such thing as a race. It's just a proponent of exactly where they need you. All right, Grandpa Socks. Anyway, where they need you. Yeah, we're busting out Grandpa Socks, y'all. All right, don't get twisted, y'all. But how many of you can say that you don't? It's not about who you slept with, this, that, and other. Those are physical traits and stuff that has nothing to do with reality. You look at people with envy, lust, hate, all that stuff. Whenever I look at my baby Snoop, I see my heart. I don't see nothing else. The physical, man, she's mad beautiful. Yet at the same time, I see my heart. I don't think y'all get that. And then other women, I see my heart too as well. But with Snoop, it's deeper. I remember things. You know. Whoever does come here, I hope you give an honest take and see things for what it is. Yes, I know some of you want to see the nail and the hammer and the wood going together. I could, I'd just build it without wood. I'd just build it with the clay around and the stones. It would be more alive. But that takes real work. It takes many minds, many souls, many spirits, many sentient ones together with a focus and a direction. And that's all they need when they relieve themselves of the duties of the world of lies. The enemy's not good at character picking or choosing. They look for the most disdain. Not knowing that even in the light they're tempted to dimmer, it's not here to change them. They need to be on that ride. If they only really, really knew. This is a tough one. It's a good one. Pressure builds character. In a world where character was stolen away. There's a whole lot of character. Imagine a character that doesn't have to act to be an illusion to the rest. We have this word content, not contempt, content. On being a visual. Viscerally, allowing those to exist as they should, not as someone designs at once. You know what I mean? Imagine that. That's what y'all forgot how to dream, to imagine. Every time I look up on this hill, this mountain, this destruction, oh yeah, oh, you'd be surprised of the great obelisks and the buildings that once stood here. Buildings, I guess. I have no idea. The buildings that stood here, glimmering. You have no idea. I've seen them 1,000 times, 1,000 times. Every time the same. So I can't deny it. Yes, they're getting big. They still want you to free them. Look at them. Where's Papi? Where's Papi Chulo? Where is he with his bad self? I'm talking to my little buddies that meet me today. Before you know it, you'll be foraging on you. Another thing to take these to mold or create it. It comes with pain. It doesn't have to be pain. Yet, that's growth. Hey, babies. Right here. They're literally right up on the literally. Your mama stay right there. Why you stop being scary? That's what we're gonna build. And it goes way back. You can build back there and nobody, we wouldn't even know you was here. You hear me? You go way back. Way back there. We were down there to turn the water on, fix some pipes, and had some PVC pipes in there. PVC, all the stuff. We still was in the direction. Looking at the water main, and I realized it was turning on the meter started. But it takes perseverance. You know, you have to persevere. And I'm one of those ones when I start, I don't like to stop. Well, unless I have to, then I'll stop. That's what I'm saying. To allow ourselves to exist. The enemy has charge of their state. And they're going to play a game with it because as far as they're concerned, there's nothing you can do to stop it. Who saw that when Iran sent, or whatever sent the Iron Dome, they sent all those missiles, and there was a vehicle up there shooting them out of the sky? How many else saw that? That's always been hidden. Now they're starting to speak about. Some people wanted relegated to an unidentified flying object. Damn, that's what the airplane was when the Wright brothers and about 12 others were cast to reverse engineering some of our flying machines. And the fact that I attempted to express to people in my 20s, we invented the blimp, the helicopter, the aeroplane, the car, and nobody wanted to believe it. I wanted to know. They didn't want to research it. Now here it is all coming out. And the enemy's like, well, couldn't hide it forever. We knew that things would stop. And as long as they got us aging fast, you know, they wanted us to age fast. That's what all the stuff is for. Make you eager. How many of y'all think you're going to make it to 90, 100, and over? Oh, I can't wait to hear this. You could. You could. The losers got there, bro? Okay, brother. Good. Yeah, it's all right, Legion. It's cool, bro. Fred Hinkle, what's up, beloved? What's cracking? Hey, good day, brother. It's lavender today. Appreciate it, honey. Appreciate that, baby. The offer still stands for those who are willing to hot tent it, get a little cold, a little wet, a little dirty. I'm about to go dig out my Carhartts. Oh, like my jacket's laying there, but I got to dig out my pants and my Carhartt vests and my shirts and stuff like that, my Wrangler shirts. Soon it's gonna be cool. It's not cold. Some of y'all know during the winter I go outside in tank top and t-shirt, tank top and shorts and barefoot and ground, even in the snow. Yet here we could be working together, we could be moving together. I don't care about creed color and all that nonsense. But in order to know who we are, we need to be as one. We're damn sure going to die as one. Oh, y'all are. I can't say no more to that. many of y'all ever seen a big 50-ton rock standing up? And it's been like that with winds and everything on this little thing. And this big old rock just mysteriously stays like that. Well, you can see a lot of that out here. And you can also see little features and designs on things they couldn't fully destroy. Oh, like the Brahma, right? It's amazing, you know? Loud wind noise, sometimes it's difficult to hear you. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that, beloved. Like I said, the opportunity and the offer still stands. It smells so good out here. Because in a week, we're going to be putting, about a week and a half, well, I would say about 7 days, we're going to be putting nails. We're going to be having electric nail guns. We're going to be having everything going. We got to go back up here. Hey, Ganja, when you get back today, I don't really want to get into the water until tomorrow when it's around 70 degrees, 80. We want to go ahead and we want to clear that path out a little better. So that means we'll take the shovels up and everything like that. So that way, because I've been looking at how much the gravel costs by weight here. And also, I was looking at the closest weld shop so I can pick up some more welding gear, especially for those who want to learn how to weld. Because I got a little frame over there, I'm going to build an off-road like go-kart, like dune buggy thing with. It's iron, and I'm going to slowly order the parts to build it throughout the winter. So that will be, maybe we could build a couple of them, a few of them. And it'd be great to have people who are mechanically inclined or enthused who work on go-karts and vehicles to bring the know-how with, two-stroke lawnmower motors and all that kind of stuff, even the old Army surplus ones. It'd be fun too. Maybe even set up where we have a little racetrack, one time we get to work. We're not here to stop. We might even be in the cosmos in there and everything on, right? And some would say, in a negative mind, what's the purpose? Well, the purpose is to weed out those who don't want to be involved, to have their mind elsewhere, to come together. Because some individuals aren't together here and in here. They can't make it through the Rolodex. And they're not going to allow themselves to be able to be complicit in their own re-evolution, I guess you would say. Not that evolution's a real thing yet, and the crux of everything, it kind of is. And when you look at it, but we can be a symposium for our own symphony, and the band played on. But imagine that, all our hands, those with knowledge and knowing, not scolding and saying, no, it's not the way you want to do it. You want to actually be able to communicate in a way that's not trifling and revel and in a way of disdain. Could you imagine that? Because the workforce teaches you to be hard. You got to fire that person. They can't get it together without knowing how they got in that state or why you exist in that state. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much we have to get beyond. Like, do I have to like that person? We have to move beyond that. We can appreciate one another. Those who have the talents and skills and those who don't. That maybe they can acquire it or it's meant for them to do something else. There's so much that can be done. Hey, fly, I don't want to smash you. Put that right beside you. And she didn't. It's a beautiful thing to see when creatures aren't afraid of you. Every time I look up here, I see a sea. I know some, because you're military inclined or gonna do? Slow over and drop a bomb on you? Why would they want to do that? Like I said, we're not here to stop what they're doing, and that's not a safety factor. We're not here. It's no secret. You're either gonna send or you're not. It's even there. I think they're aware of it. Like, no threat. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know how it ends doesn't mean nothing. And I know some of you say, well, how does it end? Well, you don't even know how you started. I'm worried about how it ends. That means you're complicit. Some of you look at me, you don't really see me. You have yet to allow yourself to see. You haven't even learned how to scramble your thoughts, have you? Oh, they're capable of all kinds of things. But so are you. So are you. This tea is so freaking good. I want a cinnamon roll. I would like to be sitting here with Snoop. Baby, it's kind of cool out. Let me get you a blanket wrapped around you, a shawl. How you like the tea, baby? Thank you. It's yours. You know what I mean? Grandparents, you know, to the world. Oh, who asked? Somebody asked me. Which one of y'all asked me about? How do you just get up and leave? Well, just like that. Yeah, I had to give away thousands of dollars of furniture for pennies. Destroy $4,000 worth of this furniture because I was going to leave this for someone. And then I decided to give up a $2,500 sofa set. I decided to give it to my neighbor or whoever should have got there first. Now, how do you do that? You just do. Too much worth and meaning into the things that surround you without seeing the things that truly engulf you. You don't surround yourselves. I'm not attempting to be this great mouthpiece and have this phonetic way of reaching you to convince you. I'm not attempting to convince you. Because it's not going to be easy. What you're doing right now is not easy. Prove to me it is. You're going to work, you're going to see people you have disdain for. Why do you have to have disdain? People who can't stand you in secret, who want you to fall or fail. Family members who will lie just to protect themselves. From what? As if the protection a spell of lies, casts, letters, deviant to the truth, or deviation to stay further away from a truth and capitulate further in a lie. Oh, tell me, I'm not here to make you do anything. I wouldn't be on here if that was the case. I'd be burning and speaking, saying certain, doing, you know what I mean? That you would just get up and be like, why do I feel like I gotta go? No. You have a choice. There was a time when people would call and everybody would show up. That was long ago. Now there's still some places. But for the wrong reasons. The right reason, but the wrong reasons. But who am I to say what's wrong or right? You know what I mean? I know everyone's going to fight it, tooth and nail. You're going to fight it. You're going to fight it. You're going to fight it. And you're not even going to pay attention to why you're fighting it. You're just going to one thing, I'm going to Walmart buying that buffer thing, wash my truck and buff it, because I'm getting the, hey, Ganja, we got to go out here and cut these trees, scraping the top of my truck and the sides, man. I don't like that. Until I get that wrap, because I'm really looking at that wrap. I can't see it right now to show y'all. They have the camel wrap that I want to put around my truck, and it's not too far away. Phoenix, our Mexican brothers down there, are very good at the wrap. Oh my goodness. Oh, you want to talk about talent and skill? Oh my goodness. You want to talk about putting some wraps on? Light skinned brothers too, and we got brothers that do it too. But man, them Mexican brothers, hey, look, beautiful Mexican brothers and sisters, they can do it. Oh, let me see. Let me put it up. See if I can pull it up and show you. Because it's so light or so much. Morning shop, my morning tobacco, right? Tea. Oh, here we go. So, ooh, the Masio camel wrap, $594. That right on the Chevy, and then we have the Masio. He can run anywhere from, depending on where you go, anywhere from 250 to 300 to 2,000. So that's what I'm looking at doing, and I can actually do it myself, but I don't have all the means inside to clean the vehicle to the point where I can just do the wrap outside with all the dust and stuff on it. So I would just take it and have it done, and that's what I'm looking at maybe next month. So, like I guess if I hold it up, you won't be able to see it. It's too much light. The screen protector, you can see the screen protector kind of gives off a funky looking, you know what I mean? And it's on. It's not. It's on. It's on the page. You can't see it, right? It's on, and I have it turned down like very low as far as the lighting index. Yeah, symbol on your cap looks Tartarian. Some said Greek. I'm like, oh my goodness. New made-up identity. Greek. From Grecian, which has nothing to do with the people given a new identity in a new world. Yes, nowadays, even if folks heard the final call, they think it was festival and bring drugs instead of their right mind. So absolutely, hon. Yes, gotcha. You better get out here. If we all come together, they may even watch how we live to a copy of because their ways of failing. Well, they're failing because they need to fail. If they want to donate, free. Barely. I hope you can hear me now, Legion. My apologies. I could have spoke a little louder. You know what I mean? Yet, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The winds, boy, oh my goodness. Ooh, the winds yesterday. Y'all know like where I lived at in Page, right? Get them all strong, like a little mini tornado, like come whipping. And the window would, you know, out here. Out here. It's beautiful, majestic. Today, we're gonna go up there, make sure the battery charged up, run the lawnmower, get the weed back out. We gotta get them blades too, bro. We should have already picked some up. And get that down. And then over here, tomorrow will be warmer. I was looking at the 10-day forecast. Tomorrow or the next day, we can get water in there, we can get back in there barefoot and chip away the last need to get them 3 to 4 screws and bolts and washers so we can put it together sturdy and get it in the hole, and we can level it to a certain place, even though it's going to be adding dirt to bring everything to a certain point. And once the frame is in there, then we get to the next part, which is explain to everybody, which is getting a better wrap for it, greenhouse wrap, and 1x6s, building it up around, building a door for it, or reestablishing the door that was for it, building the steps that will go down into it, and T got plenty of PVC pipe for growing herbs and stuff. Learn how to get the soil in there, get the timer for the water. I want to go ahead and get a big 100 or 500 gallon tank to catch rain with the purifier. Water purifier as it runs in to purify the heavy metals, because the aluminum that they're spraying, it's all over the earth. It's just phenomenal. It's crazy how much. Yet to grow things. Yeah, some people say, well, you're going to be you're gray manning out and going off grid. Think about it. Why do you want to be on somebody's grid? Why do you want to be on somebody's checker or chessboard? Why do you want to be playing mahjong and you don't even know what role you play, and somebody else moving you around? I mean, why? You don't have to. This is because they slowly convinced, garnered you into living a certain way in society. Somebody said to me, "You're not a citizen." I am not a citizen to a foreign country. I'm not a national. Ain't none of that crap. It's like the corner there. I don't have no oath to some fake oath keepers. And those are not real oaths in the first place. The oath is the sovereignty of your existence. The order, the natural order is not to be played to let you go into your divinity of how you're supposed to exist. Who thinks that they're supposed to come and rewrite the narrative to put you on a different land, to study you and to mitigate and cause your death and destruction, and what they want to call it? To rescind you and keep you coming back over and over and over again. I don't come back. Not like that. There's nobody that take my blood again. No. They better be very careful. Not at all. There are things out there that have lied, and they will be full-fledged involved, and they can't stop them either. Yet everything has to happen. It's like a natural state of order of things. It has to be hidden. Anywho, not far away, we left off. Sure, even west away by those strong winds. TRU is just a period, y'all. Allowed to exist so it can be destroyed, to show that you're not as bad as strong as you think you are. They didn't do the right thing. Maybe a few got away. Maybe a few ascended. It's not how it's supposed to be. Why they say when rocks cry? Can y'all see the shine on this? Can you see the platinum? Can you see it? It's right there. Oh, it's right in there. accomplishment yesterday. I made church Sunday. I partied my foot off Friday and Saturday. And I praised the Holy One, all the made up stuff. Anyway, right? They think that's accomplishment. Imagine being on the battlefield and this guy comes up talking about he's a father. And he's giving you bread and blood to go out there and give your blood to be blown to smithereens to become a red mist. My apologies. I don't want to be so because I want to take this channel differently in a different direction. But what's going on in the world, the so-called your world? Decrepit, diseased minds that cannot upright themselves or fix themselves. And that's what you'll be dealing with, if that's what you choose. But you got guns, man. We got some big old deers, and I don't want to hurt them. But there is a diatribe to everything. We saw about 7 or 8 of them yesterday when we were fixing the water line. They were just looking. And I was like, I'm not here to hurt you. Not today. No, don't want to really hurt them. But yet, there's an abundance everywhere. There's an abundance everywhere. You don't have to kill or hurt in order to exist. How many of y'all still going to fast food restaurants? How many of you? Eating the garbage they create. And the only thing that's keeping you alive is your laughter. The knowledge of not knowing the harm being done. It's laughter, love, and antithesis of anticipation, exploration. Yes, you're not really exploring anything. Peace of mind, so you have a little clarity. And imagine living with the bugs and the beasts in the fields, the creepy crawly things, slithery things, the upright four-legged walking things, where you're not there to harm. You're there to give back. Look at it, you have a roof over your head. Roger that.
10 pounds lighter.
Grandpa. Them grandpa socks be working though, cuz. That's tea, y'all. Everybody says what's up. Anthony Love, what's up, beloved? Like I said, y'all can donate. You can put on their message. You can say this is for nails. This is for your compressor or whatever. This is towards your first lumber shipment. And I'll make sure that's what it's utilized. Or it's to a book. Like I said, you know what? I got to go to the post office, bro.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we got to see if we got any of that. But we don't have the key. I forgot to ask him for the key.
Oh, okay.
So when he gets back, we'll run over there, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
I still might pay and just get a separate one. So...
Yep.
And then when we build it, we got to put a number on it. And we can put whatever number we want, really. As long as it doesn't conflict with the numbers around here. And see which ones are available. we're not hiding. We're not, like I said, we're not building some goofy army. Ugh, the term. We're not that our armies are goofy. It's magnificent, wonderful people in armies around the world, and there's some bad ones. That's for sure. We're not here to look at my truck looks so dirty, don't it? Look at it. Look at her, man. Look at him. Tease is over there. Well, we got some work to do. Hey, I was looking at those camera wraps, bro. Yeah, like anywhere from like 200 or something to like 2,000 or something, you know?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I'm really looking at Phoenix. So I remember being in Phoenix, seeing a couple of the Mexican brothers wrapping some like the hoods and stuff like that with carbon and all that. And they're really good at it, bro. They're really, really good at it. I'm not practiced up in there. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I'm not saying I couldn't learn. My patience is not there. I'll let those get paid to do that. So I was looking at some of the camera wraps I looked at last night. Pretty freaking awesome, you know? And I would like that. The Woodland camera wrap on my truck would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. And then putting the big grid on it and then changing out some of the electronic components in that. I've been looking at some of the individuals on YouTube doing that. Yeah. All I need is AC and heat. GPS is fine. I can get a grammar, whatever. We invented that too. Ain't that something? A magnificent, beautiful woman invented GPS. Which has nothing to do with satellites, you know. But it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get it wrapped. Just put the 1-inch lift kit on the front and put, I think 43. I want to put bigger tires on it too. But first, the most important thing right now is that's streaming, right? Right? Which a lot of people forgot how to do. That's what That's what we're here to do. So some of you are paying $2,000, $2,400, $1,400. Imagine having that. I know some of you saying, but that's because I work. Well, if you work there, can't you work anywhere? Can you put your heads together to create something? See, this is what I'm talking about. People don't, while you can. And take whatever it is you get and put it towards the building. Plank owners. No one ruler, no one owner of anything. It's all or nothing. Some people are so comfortable because I got my 2-floor, 3-floor house in my basement. I got everything you want, Ray. Oh, you don't have nothing. You have heartache problems. You have censorship. You have everything that goes against the grade of who you are in your existence. Prove me wrong. I need me an older Chevy, more affordable, easier to work on. An older truck was so expensive. Yes. Get you a diesel. Yes. They have them at the car companies. You just don't know how to walk in the back lot at the cars people traded in for the new ones that actually run good, because they're not going to tell you. You know, they might have an auction. How about the police auctions that are going on all the time? Some people go in there and get a Mark 7, van, and they pay $150 for something that's got 35,000 miles on it. I mean, you be caught in drug busts and this, that, and the other, and they're just sitting there. The things run like a champ because nobody knows how to look at these things. I've been to 4 car auctions. I didn't buy nothing. I didn't bid. And I should have, because I saw a dune buggy, and the guy that got it for like, I think it was like $500. I couldn't believe that. I was like, dang it, I had $2,000 in my pocket. I could have bid on it and got it. But I didn't. The risk, you know? I'll never forget that, going out there with them guys. You want to go to police auction? Heck yeah, you know. Buddy, police officer, he wasn't working, he was working the coal mines and stuff, making a lot of that. caught up into that. You know what I'm saying? And I went, man. It was. I was like, motorcycle, man. In the world, some things went kind of high, some things went kind of low. You'd be surprised, man. You put your head to it, you lock down, and you go. You know, you either come out on top or you wait till the next one. Patience, right? So this takes a lot of patience. And you know, with the patience, you're always envisioning. You know, you always have a vision. You know. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna come back after he gets back from his daughter's soccer game. I really wanted to be there to root, but they had 10 minutes. Big gulp. No, how about a Slurpee? A hot dog? Sorry, bro. I ain't calling 7-Eleven. Right? It's funny. Come on up. So, Millennial, when do you need us to come pick you up? Just let us know. I don't know if you hit my Gmail, so I don't know if you have my phone number to call, but just hit my Gmail. That's why I don't give numbers out. Some people haven't even called yet, so that just lets me know. I can listen to a voice. I can actually hear. Anyway, yeah. Oh man, if you only knew what you're all capable of. If you only knew what you're really capable of. And the most smallest minute ways. We gotta take these wires down too. Well, at least if we ever do get horses, we can always just put it up at the corral and put the wires where they need to be at. We don't need these electric fences. We're gonna pull the solar panels up and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's all the power's turned off, so we won't get shocked. I only have Rando's Gmail. Just got another part-time. My Gmail is right in the description. It's always in the videos. My P.O. box, everything. All the individuals who have different things going on. Links, music, all that. It's all in there. I haven't changed too much of it. I think I hit Jermaine up. I gave him a number. Just waiting on calls. I gave 2 other people the numbers. Let's see which really, you know what I mean? Anyway, I just want to come on knowing that everybody was all right. You didn't spend a night of debauchery, drinking and drugging and all that worthless stuff. Make sure everybody was sound. You know what I mean? Okay. You got another part-time? Awesome. Awesome. Never say you're overwhelmed. Stop saying things that you shouldn't be. Because you make yourself complicit in being overwhelmed. really look at it, if you put yourself in that position, or you come from a different place into a better place, never look at the glass half full or empty. Look at it as it's full, designed for you, and drink. You know what I mean? Don't negate the negative parts that allow you to be stuck in a place that further compiles that disdain. You know what I mean? Now everyone's got a little salve to them. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Everyone's got a little salve to them, okay? Everyone. I almost shaved my beard off yesterday. I'm not attempting to look 40 years old. I want y'all to see as is. And don't ever call me Papa Smurf. You know those things. You know the. Oh no, that's bad. When I found out what you call a Smurf, she was a dude. I was like, what in the world did they create, man? Anyway, that's off topic. Anyway, and being honest, I have much work to do internally. That's so much why and you're doing it. You know, and it's not as complicated. Your perception, remember I talked about how things are perceived. And this is for everybody. Your perception. And how you congregate it. You bring it into a certain order. If you want to incorporate your pain, and not alleviate it, then yes. Yeah, you're going to be there in this stuck place. Remember, sometimes you got to shed the plumage, remove the talons, and then break off the beak, and allow yourself to molt and become that which you were meant to be. Not extenuating circumstances in the world of avoid, where you, again, prolificate your own desires, not destruction. You know? Bro, look at these fake clouds they're pumping out, bro. Oh, man.
It never stops.
Yeah, man. And I guess
They're trying to bring that winter.
I guess the flying dead zombies can't wait to go up and spray their little chemicals everywhere and to keep everything going. Oh my goodness. You ever wonder why they had the pictures and all those pictures of Tartary? You ever wonder why they hid the sky? Yeah. Because then you realize there's no clouds and all that stuff. None of that. You can see the blimps, things flying around. My old phone, the one that broke, had that picture of the brothers going to get furniture and stuff out of the old buildings that they were destroying. Now it's funny how you got us walking with carts, horses, little cars, grabbing furniture out of these buildings. Who would do that other than the caretakers, right? So I'm attempting to find it. You know, they keep upgrading, updating. I've shared it on Facebook long ago. Why was it important for the young melanated people to go out into the battlefields and collect the dead, the bones of the dead, which they weren't at one time allowed to gather? Because that's our way. Where you think they got that? Never leave nobody behind. SEAL teams and all that from. That's our way. Who were the first raiders? First special forces. It wasn't nobody ever right there. Came from them fighting us, the engine force. Man, you can't make this up. Whenever I see sports players and media personnel, I see the weakness, not the divine. I see the cowards. to stop being entertained by them and see them for what they really are. Yeah, Marcus. Oh yeah, I know you're being honest. That's perfectly fine. You're not saying nothing wrong. Hey, T to the top of the T. Snoop said, hey, T to the top of the T. He said, what's good, Snoop? Oh, man, if y'all ever see this. I know it seems like it's hard, right? No. It's a little rough, but it's not hard. It's not hard. Man, he get back, I'm hungry. We're going to throw down. Wait till we all eat together. How about that? Eating together? For me, it's like, yay, I really enjoy it. I keep seeing this apparition. I keep seeing it coming together. Even if it's the simplest, you know, I keep seeing it. When I say dream big or go home, you're already home, people. Just dream again. And take the dream and make it something. All right. Oh, hey, who won, bro? Who won? Did she win? Did we win? What's up? You ain't saying, like, who won? Did she get a goal? Did she get a field? I mean, did she get a, what you call a field goal? Gotcha. Yeah, man. We bought a refrigerator. We like, no, they lost 1-0. Oh, man. That's all right. We should have been there. She played good events. Awesome. Awesome. Still get a high five. Yeah. We're going to open the baby girl's little bank accounts. $30 or something like that every month in it. You know, so they can learn how to manage money. Fiat. And we know they want to destroy it, but we can keep it going. Look at Texas. Hey, what you doing, buddy? Just want to relax. The fly actually landed on me just to rest. Isn't that amazing? No tongue, no nothing. Just relaxing. And they're just sitting there relaxing, you know. Marvelous. I want to show y'all. Because you know they squat down and lay down flat. It's like they're sleeping. And they're more than welcome to. Go ahead and sign off, y'all. Well, we got some work to do today. Not a lot. Not crazy. We gotta make sure that field stays clear. We gotta look at the gravel thing too. Some quarries over here. I figure out how we gotta help people do it with their trucks and beds as far as grabbing and gravel Anyway, y'all got the Cashapp if you want to donate. Appreciate it. They might not know. They're resting. They are literally resting. Now they're looking at y'all. See how they turn to look at you? Look at that. They are literally resting. Wings spread. I've never seen that before. They have their wings spread. Oh, they just close them back up. Wow. That is so cool. Anyway, it's time for you to go. Ladies, Anthony Lowe. Brothers, all right, remember 2, all right, and see you guys a little later. We'll be reading, of course, we'll be reading The Power Now, okay?